Hari Om, Namaste, friends. Well, I think one of the most important things that we can include into our life or infuse into our daily life is this aspect of devotion. When we're in this aspect of devotion or in this mentality of devotion, even when we're doing our daily mundane things, offering up everything that we do as a gift to this higher intelligence or this higher self or our own soul, then we're really walking the path of yoga. When we're including this devotion into our life, it really makes everything that we do like an offering, like something special, like a sacred act. Even the little things, this is when it's really important. Of course, if we're sitting here chanting mantras, by default, we're in the world of devotion. But can you do it when you're shopping for your groceries, before you're eating your meals, when you're practicing your yoga asana, if you're in the gym, if you go for a swim, if you go to the beach, if you're calling a friend, whatever it is, imagine that act as an act of devotion, offering up whatever you're doing to the higher self. And then it becomes yoga. By default, you're in the practice of yoga because you're acting with devotion. And when we act with devotion, what cannot remain is this ego. Of course, it's still there, but it's not leading the way. It's not driving the car. The devotion is driving the car, and the devotion is what lifts us beyond the ego into the higher realms of existence itself, into the higher realms of who we really are, our true nature, our Atman, our divine being. So when we think about devotion in yoga, we think about Lord Hanuman. He was so devoted that that made him a god. When he opened up his chest, he was so devoid of himself. All that was there were the objects of his devotion, Sita and Lord Rama. Of course, this is a representation. Each one of us is a Lord Hanuman. We all can open up our chest and show our higher self who we really are, and our object of devotion can be our higher self. That one that was here before we're born, that's here, that's watching everything, that one that will be here long after this vessel is gone and this ego is discarded. So that's the beauty of infusing your life little by little, even now, with devotion. Then even when you die, it can become an act of devotion and you're not clinging, and it's just a beautiful transition. If you ask me, I think the most important aspect of this practice is that creating a life where you can have that beautiful transition when it's time to go, or when your loved one, when it's their time to go, even if they're not able to accept this idea of devotion and offering up to the higher self and surrender and letting go, all these things that the beautiful practice of yoga teaches us. Even if they're not able to do it, you're able to do it there by their side. Even if you're not near them, you're able to do it in a meditative fashion, in a prayer fashion, chanting mantra, whatever you do, as an offering to them, to anyone that's going through a hard time. There's always somebody going through a hard time, so even if you don't know someone personally, you can offer this up to all beings who need it, and they will receive it on a subtle level. So let's sing one to Lord Hanuman. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram, 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 Jai Jai Hanuman. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram, 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 Jai Jai Hanuman. Bajilo ji, Bajilo ji, Bajilo ji, Jai Jai Hanuman. Bajilo ji, Bajelo ji, Bajelo ji, Jai Jai Hanuman. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram, 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 Jai Jai Hanuman. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram, 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 Jai Jai Hanuman. Bajelo ji, Bajelo ji, Bajelo ji, Jai Jai Hanuman. Bajelo ji, Bajelo ji, Bajelo ji, Jai Jai Hanuman. Bajelo Bajiloji, Bajiloji, Jai Jai Hanuman. Bajiloji, 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 Jai Jai Hanuman. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Hari Om. Namaste.